Do you ever experiment with your golf game? Sometimes the best experiments give you the best lessons. And if you want to learn course management, I highly suggest using only 1 or 2 clubs and a putter in order to learn how to get the ball around the golf course, setting up the shots, not that you like, that you actually have in the bag on that day. I'm going to play the next few holes with only my 175-yard club for every shot, except for once I hit the putting green, I'm going to use my putter. As Limp Bizkit says, do you know who you are? Welcome to the jungle, punk. Take a look around. It's Golf Sidekick, effing up your town. We've got 191 yards left. We can't reach with a 175-yard club, so we're going to play it out to the right there to give us an open chip from the right-hand side. It's the only logical thing to do. It's very difficult for most people to understand the pressure I'm under when every word I utter is a profound secret. Now, let's not get misunderstanding here. This is not to show you how to hit a 7-iron 175 or to use a 7-iron around the golf course. It's to show you how you have to adapt your game. If I get a short-sided chip with a 7-iron, I'm not going to be able to chip. Luckily, the pin's on the left side, so I have all this green to chip onto to roll the ball up to, which is important because I have such low loft. If the pin were cut right tight on the front here, I'm going to have a harder time, so we have to manage where we place the ball. Now, because I have a 7-iron, it's absolutely money for the toe down chipping. And with all this space here, I can give it a little putt, land it about maybe like a yard onto the green, and watch how it rolls out. Wow, that's so slow. There's a reason I'm a high handicap whisperer, your friend in the fairways. It's due to the higher level order of thinking that I possess. And one of the things you're going to find in an experimentation like this is that a 415-yard hole is just not going to be reachable in 2 shots. So you learn to chill the freak out. So if I chill the freak out and just hit a beautiful 7, even if I hit the 2 hardest 7s of my life, I'm not going to reach there. So if I hit 3 beautifully caressed strokes, very chilled out, man, I'm going to have so much fun with a bogey. Check this out. If I make a bogey here, I would say I'm the Mansky. Boom. We don't even have to hit it hard. We can just hit like a 3/4 babe. Look at that. I'm so chill because I know I'm not chasing anything. Look at that. Best strike of the freaking day. We're into the breeze here, so we have something to stop the ball on a partial shot. So I'm actually going to try to get this ball a bit closer, see if I can hit like a chip shot that checks up on the green, because the green is also banked into us. So that means I'll have something to stop the ball against, both the wind and the green helping me to stop the ball. I don't have to lay this up to be like 175 exactly. I think if I just lay it up to like 130 or so, even 100, I think I'm going to be able to hit a nice little chip shot with a 7. Well, we've got 99 yards and a pitch ain't 1. And the thing I have to do here is try to use the 7-iron ski. How are we going to do that from 100? I like this kind of a challenge. What I'm going to do is I'm going to slide it in there a little left to righter. It's into the breeze, onto the slope that's facing us. So we're gonna be able to stop this in time. Just gonna have to try land this on that front fringe like a bazouse. 99. We're gonna land this about 90, 94. Come on, Matty, you got this shot, bad boy. You got this shot, bad boy. Well, that was absolutely terrible. So maybe not the best plan. Now, which one of you gangbangers don't love a bit of the Stevie Ballesteros, the Spanish legend? We're going to use this 7-iron of mine to actually hit a little flopper. We're going to cut right across the ball, but we're going to have to get real low. Low with a dirty hoe. Yeah, there goes a bird. Come on, Matty, you can do this. You got the game. What a life we live. This is going to be the trickiest ones because it's a shorter hole, like 310 yards or so. Now, if I had a full 7-iron 175, I've got 145 left, then I have to finagle a shot. Now, is it easier to fader a little 7-iron in there, or is it better to just hit a full 7 into the green from 175? So what I'm going to do is experiment here, and this is how you do it to set up shots into the green that you want to hit. You learn this way with your single club or 2 club rounds. So I'm going to hit a 145 yard 7-iron here. How do I do that? I'm going to fader it This is actually my favorite part of these experiments, is that you learn stuff coincidentally along the way. So I tried to hit a fade there, trying to set up a 175-yard shot, but it faded a little bit and still went like 155, 160 yards. So it left me another 155-yard shot into the green. So if I just copy paste that previous shot, what I was thinking, what I was doing, I should have the same distance I just hit that shot to get this ball on the green from 154. Now I can take that shot with me to my next round with all my clubs. That was completely unintentional, but I just picked up another shot right before your eyes. One of the most important lessons you'll learn about course management doing this is you have to avoid bunkers because you don't have a bunker club. If we look at a par 5, we've got 486 yards, so let's say 500. 500 divided by 3, you're looking at about, I don't know, what about 165, 170? Absolutely money. We've left ourselves 300 yards, and now to set up my favorite shot, I need to hit 175 into this green because it's over water. I don't want to hit a 150 shot trying to fandangle slices and stuff like that. I want to land this on the green. I want to make my birdie or par. So I'm going to chip this 130 yards to 170. And from there, we're going to be money. I think, oh, that may be gone a bit too far, but hopefully at 175, then we're money. I clearly got the wrong reading on the first one there. I think I may have shot the bank at the back because 135 left. I probably screwed that up a little bit, but we're going to adapt. You know, I'm nothing if I'm not adaptable. I'm going to have to open the face up here and try hit a big cut just to take off enough distance and to get it to land soft. If I hit a punch shot, there's no wind to hold it up into. The greens are pretty firm. It's not really going to hold the green, and I want to score. So I'm going to hit the big ass slicer, little fader, ball a bit further forward, stance left, cut across the damn thing. Come on, Matty. Well, that's never going to fade that much, I guess. Well, I'm nothing if not adaptable. We'll get it done. I'm very far away. When I'm there, I have to decide, am I going to open it up and give it a little flopperino and hopefully a little slider into the hole, or am I going to bump and run it along the tropical grass, which is really not going to work that often, but we don't have many options, but we learn shots as we go. Not bad, huh? No. Caddy, you know what they say. The road to heaven is paved with bad intentions. It's amazing how many times when you learn a shot, how often it starts to come up in your game. So now I have like my third shot of 155 yards with this 7-iron. So let's see if I can learn it properly and actually make a hole-in-one. I mean, what's the point otherwise? So let's not anticipate too much slice with this much loft. The lower the loft, the more slice. The higher the loft, the less you're going to slice it. So I'm going to put this one at the pin and then open my stance. But imagine the shot starting on the left side of the green and just fadering in there perfectly. Like real players. We've got this just outside the left. If this goes in for birdie, we've done a good job. Oh man, you gotta be kidding me, bro. No, sai nidnang. We've got 346 playing uphill, which is basically 360 up the hill, which gives us 2 7-irons exactly on the money. This is a confident hole for me. We're going to turn this one from just like a try get by with a bogey to a par hole. It's just a perfect distance. I tee the ball up, so I'm going to have to hit a bit softer because it does go further when I tee it up. Come on, Matty. Okay, there we go. Please leave us 175. I think we're going to have 178 into the hole. Money. Got 182 left, absolutely perfect, because that pin is actually middle back. So if we go front right here with a 175 yard club, If we turn it over, we're going to have a great short putt up the hill. Otherwise, we'll leave it on the front side, hope for the 2-putt. What a great result with 1 club. Well, the important part here is that we know the distance we hit this, so we can play it to an area where that's going to be safe, instead of trying to overextend ourselves to hit it 182, which I will show you on how to do that with a draw shot shape. Give me a moment. I'll hit this shot first. Now I'm going to show you how to get a little more juice out of a club. Probably you want to start with your 7-iron. Don't go 6, 5, 4, 3. It's almost impossible to hook it properly unless you're like a pro, because you end up de-lofting and smothering the ball. So I'm going to use the 7-iron, my 175 club. I'm going to try to get this to draw back in past the pin, maybe like 185, 190. And the way we do that, we close the club face by aiming it to the target and aim way right out to beyond the right edge of the green and swing along our foot line. So we go at the target and then we close off that stance and swing it around, thinking all the time about a hook, like a table tennis forehand shot. That's how we get it done, like a bounce. Okay, maybe a little bit too much, but that's how you get it done, boys. Forgot to mention we're into the breeze. That's adding 5 yards, uphill adding another 5. That's playing 192, 193 to the hole. So we can be quite happy to be here about 16, 17 yards short of the pin. Well, that's about as good as I'm going to get. That's a putt 100% of the time. Right edge, just to the right of that pitch mark. Come on, boy. Stay down. Now that's how you experiment with 1 club, 2 clubs and a putter. You can do this with your own game. You're going to pick up a lot of shots. Check out this video over here where I use very few clubs to even break 80 like a bazooza.